Hey everybody, welcome to my channel! This is a Twin Flames Collective reading for the week of January 12th. Here we go, guys. We are well in to 2020. How about that? Hey, about that? Catch me at the card reading table. How about that? Happy Friday, guys. Glad you're here. We had a super fabulous week, right? I know I sure did. And I'm so happy to see you guys all here. We're going to find out what's going on with the Twin Flame Collective. And I have some interesting information for you. I am what you call a Divine Feminine Twin Flame. Yes, yes. You heard me right. And my twin flame, who is a female, is what you call Divine Masculine. How does that work? Well, the truth is, there's no such thing as Divine Masculine or Divine Feminine. It's just energy. It's just energy. That's what's really going on. And actually, the better you understand energy, the better you're going to know what to do about your situation. It's so simple. It's so simple. You guys, I'm so glad you're here. I'm so excited. It's a good day, guys. It's a good day. We had a good live Q&A yesterday. Really, really good. I hope you were able to make it. If not, don't worry. I do live Q&A every single Thursday at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. You can ask any question you want for free. How about that? Absolutely free. A lot of people choose to make donations. And most of the people who make donations don't even have any questions. They just want to support the community. And that's great, you guys. If you can't make a donation, you're just the person I want to talk to. That's the very person that the live Q&A is for. I want to try to help as many people as possible, and I'm never going to stop, guys. I'm never going to stop. Twin Flames, it's not going away, ever. It's not going away, ever. And I'm going to make sure that the correct information is available to you. Speaking of the correct information, somebody commented on one of my recent YouTube videos, and they asked, Kurt, are you with your twin flame? Why should we listen to you? You know, why should we take your advice? How do we know that what you're saying is true unless you're with your twin flame? And I'm actually going to make a video about that. Oh, look! How about that action right at the center of the reading? How about that? So anyway, I'm going to make a video about that on Monday. Yes, I'm with my twin flame, as she put it, although there's more to that than just like being with them. That's because twin flames, it's not soulmates, guys. It's the opposite. So you're in a situation where, like an outside third-party observer, they see the two of you together and they go, that's a couple. And it looks like you guys are together, and that's effectively what is going on. Yeah, you're with your twin flame, right? That's what it looks like. And that's what is going on, right? So just to answer the question quickly, the answer is yes. But how do you do that with your twin flame? Like, what's the deal? What's the trick, right? And the trick is that you're not trying to be anything with your twin flame. You're just allowing what is to be. You allow the relationship to come in, which is to say there's no real relationship. You can't really define it. And it's because of what twin flames are. See, in a conventional relationship, it's we're a couple, we're together, this has form, this has borders, this has boundaries, you can define it, we're soulmates, whatever, right? With twin flames, it's the soul. You and your twin flame are the same soul. So you can't really define it. for the same reason that you can't really define the soul. The soul is without borders. The soul is without form, and you have to energetically exist in that space with your other self, also known as twin flame. And what that looks like is, yeah, you guys are together. It looks like you're in a relationship. Functionally speaking, it's all the same. You hang out all the time. You're together. And the quick answer to the question is yes, I'm with my twin flame, right? But what's really going on energetically is it feels like you are by yourself, but they are there because they are you. It's a soul thing, guys. The soul doesn't have borders. It doesn't have boundaries. It doesn't have any definable concept that we would understand as you would a relationship. Because again, a relationship is where you define it. It has borders. There's boundaries. There's expectations, right? Like an ordinary relationship. But your soul, which is what your twin flame is, your soul is where there is no boundaries. There are no borders. And you have to energetically let all that go. And that's when the person shows up to be with you. It's kind of a paradox in that way. And yeah, it looks like you're together, and it is. That is what's going on. But that's not really what's going on energetically. It's energy, guys. Energy is where it's at. Energy is where it's at. And here's another thing that's interesting about that question. They posted that question in a video where I said you have to stop with the desperate energy towards your twin flame. And then this person posts a question in the comments of that video where, are you with your twin flame though, Kurt? Why should we listen to you? Why should we listen to you? Are you with your twin flame? In the video where I was talking about how you have to stop doing that. You see the problem. That's like making a big fucking deal about being with your twin flame is exactly what pushes them away. That is exactly the problem. And it's a paradox. You actually have to stop trying to get the person to be with you. Go watch my other videos. All right, guys. This looks like a great reading. This looks like a really great reading. Divine Masculine, totally coming unhinged on his or her so-called karmic situation. I'm ready to leave. I'm ready to go. 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. 10 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Divine Masculine. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to leave. No more worry. And why? Why would that be happening? Why is Divine Masculine, so-called Divine Masculine, setting down the burden of their so-called karmic situation? I'll tell you why. Because Divine Feminine is setting down the burden of expecting this person to be with them. This is exactly what I was just talking about while I was drawing the cards. You got to let go of those expectations. You have to not expect things to be any different than the way they are. Energetically, you can't think your way there. You really have no preference about the way things turn out. And that's when your twin flame shows up to be with you, right? And look at this. At the very center of the reading is the Lovers. Of all the cards that could have come out at the center of the reading, look at what we got. And when was the last time that happened? Probably never. Maybe that's happened one other time. I don't know. I've done a lot of readings, you guys. Does that really need an explanation? What do you think's going to happen this week? What do you think's going to happen this week? When you let go of the twin flame, when you set down that burden, they set down their burdens. And they just gravitate towards you. They just want to be with you. Recent, past. Divine Masculine, we have the Page of Wands in reverse next to the Three of Cups. Well, of course we do. And notice there's this Emperor card in the subconscious over here. So, Divine Masculine, not really looking to their so-called karmic situation, what you guys call karmic situation, not really looking to that anymore for their own personal sense of satisfaction and fulfillment. whether consciously or unconsciously, and on the part of so-called divine masculine, it is unconscious, it's subconscious to be more exact. They don't really recognize that's what's going on. They just kind of instinctually want to do that. They just want to get out of that situation. They care about their own inner state of well-being for the purpose of doing that, just like you do, divine feminine. But it's subconscious. It's subconscious. They just kind of instinctually do it. And they've been very demanding, too, of the people in their situation, the people around them, shrugging a lot of them off, shrugging a lot of the energy of expectation away so that they can be free, which is exactly what you've been doing, divine feminine, towards divine masculine. Funny how that works, huh? Look at this. Divine feminine, recent past, the world, and the Five of Cups, both in the reverse, and then the Eight of Swords in reverse in your subconscious. So, this change that is manifesting, whether you fucking want it to or not, divine feminine, whether you want it to or not, it's forcing its way in, elbowing its way in. You can't resist it anymore. And you know what? You feel better. You've been feeling better. Even as you are experiencing a trigger, even as you're feeling very trapped, like an endless cycle of feeling trapped, you recognize that this is the end of suffering. This is the end of suffering. There's always been that itching and burning sensation of knowing deep within you that there's something bigger going on. This is the end of suffering. This is the end of crying about it. And these changes are going to manifest whether you like it or not. And why would you not want that? Setting down the burdens, feeling amazing for the rest of your life, divine feminine, that's what this is really all about. It's not about the other person. It's about your spiritual ascension. Funny thing is, if you master that, that's when the person shows up. How do you like that? Now look at this, divine masculine for the week here. So current energy, we have the Four of Cups next to the Nine of Pentacles. Four of Cups in the reverse, of course. So, divine masculine, taking an interest in divine feminine again. And look at this King of Swords that comes out in the subconscious. And this just came out like a week ago, if I'm not mistaken, for divine masculine. Right? Divine masculine, moving back towards the divine feminine, letting go of the energy of like resisting you. It's less of an embrace and more of a letting go of the resistance this week. And then, of course, by the end of the week, it's going to be even more of an embrace, right? Because we got that Lover's card that's coming out at the center of the reading. And, of course, their situation plays into that too. They're letting go of their situation as they're moving towards you. Look at this, divine feminine, the High Priestess in the reverse, right next to the Page of Swords for the bulk of the week. Divine feminine, that's fabulous. I don't need to ask for permission to take off on my most amazing life. I don't need to look to some authority figure. I've already done the very deep inner work. This change is manifesting whether I wanted it to or not. Here I am. Here I am. And what was I left with? Not needing to look to someone or something else for answers. That's why the High Priestess comes out in the reverse. I have all the answers inside. I have all the knowledge. I do. I don't need to ask for permission. I don't need guidance anymore. I am the source of the answers. And that's what this is all about, guys. It's true spiritualism. And if you're new to my channel and you did not know this, I am not a tarot reader who also gives you advice on the side. It's the other way around. I'm a twin flame coach. I'm a professional who also does tarot readings. I've coached hundreds of people, you guys. I was able to get my twin flame to come to me. I've helped hundreds of other people do it personally. You can do it too. Go to my channel. Go to the main page of this channel, New World All-Star. go to the playlists menu and look for the playlist called How to Get Your Twin Flame and watch those videos where I will explain to you what twin flames are, which at your core, you and your twin flame are the same soul. So what else do we talk about? What the soul is, how to align with your soul. It's so simple, guys. My message is so simple and it's never going to change. You and your twin flame are the same soul. I guess what you need to do is align with your soul. This is not soulmates, guys. You don't need to align with the person. You don't need to argue with them. No discussion is necessary. This Lovers card comes out when you align with your soul. You set down the burden of trying to get the physical person to be with you, and instead you go within. You go within. That's where your twin flame is, and that's when they show up. That's when they show up in your life. And if you want to work directly with me, go to my website, newworldallstar.com, and sign up today for the Introduction to the Journey online video coaching package. Over 8 hours, oh my God, 8 hours of videos where I explain in great detail what to do about your situation permanently. And you guys, you're not going to have any questions by the time you're done watching. I promise. Nobody does. Nobody does. It's extremely rare. It's very, very thorough. You're going to know exactly how to get your twin flame to unblock you, start talking to you again, how to embrace your spiritual journey. Even if you're not concerned about getting the other person to be with you again, no problem. No problem. If all you're concerned with is, I just want to feel better, I'm tired of the obsessive thinking, I'm tired of acting crazy, no problem, guys. Take the Introduction to the Journey, and then when you're done watching the Introduction to the Journey online video course, you and I get to talk either in a one-on-one or in a group setting, and you can then join my workshop. I've got 2 coaches that are assisting me, and we're going to work with you on how to align with your soul and make this shift permanent. Align with your soul and get your twin flame to start talking to you again, guys. And I'm not kidding. Up to 4 calls a week. 4 calls a week where you can work with me and my coaches on your spiritual journey. Get your twin flame to start talking to you again. Align with your soul. It'll change your life, guys. I'm a life changer. It's not a quick wham, bam, thank you, ma'am. I mean, the introduction is 8 hours, and then I give you a year's worth of tools, and you get the phone calls and my 2 coaches. And it's not expensive, guys. I only charge hundreds. It's just a few $100, $200 or $300. I don't charge thousands. I only charge hundreds. And even if you can't swing that, no problem. I have payment plans. Hit me up, guys. Whoa. As I hit this candle. Hit me up, guys. NewWorldAllStar.com, TwinFlameAllStar.com. I've got payment plans. Let me know if you're interested. You can get started for as little as $50 or $60. If you need my already very affordable Introduction to the Journey program broken up into smaller payments, no problem. No problem, guys. Let's see what the Oracle card has to say. I'm very curious because this is quite an interesting combination of cards. This has twin flames written all over it if I've ever seen it. The Lovers and the 10 of Wands. What happens when you let go of your twin flame? They start talking to you again. But it's energetic, guys. It's energy. It's energy. There's no conversation that you could ever have with your twin flame to get them to start talking to you again. It's all about your energy. This is a spiritual connection. You and your twin flame are the same soul. The work is inside, guys. It's not in dealing with that person. And it worked for me. It worked for me. I did the inner work, and that's when she showed up in my life. That's when she showed up in my life. This is not soulmates. It's not. It's not. Stop looking at that stupid information out there on the internet and on YouTube where when they talk about twin flames, you know, it sounds eerily like soulmates the way that they talk about it. That's not what this is. Your twin flame is you. Your twin flame is you. I swear the card is over here. Yeah, it's fucking really jumping out at me. Which one is it? It's that one. Oh my God, I could really feel that. Integrity. Integrity. That makes perfect sense. That makes perfect fucking sense. Integrity. Why wouldn't it be that card? Why wouldn't it be that card? You have integrity, divine feminine, You stop chasing. You let go of the confusing stuff. This Seven of Cups in the reverse, that's gone, man. That's out of here. We are releasing that, right? That's why this Ten of Wands comes out. What we're releasing. This is all about what we're releasing. You let go of the pining and the need for the physical person. You let go of the desperation, and you just allow what is to be. And you are yourself to the fullest, your most authentic self. You act with integrity because you are integrity. It's not actions first and then being later. It's being first and then actions later. And that's when your twin flame shows up. Now look at this. Towards their situation, divine masculine, the Chariot in reverse, next to the Six of Wands in reverse. So what are they doing? Moving out on them, taking off, not giving a fuck about their so-called karmic situation? Yeah. They're way more concerned about you, divine feminine. King of Swords, the Lovers at the center of the reading. They're not sticking around, and they feel great. And they don't need to be told that they're doing a good job. Divine masculine, they already know it. They already know that manifesting their best and most amazing life is the point. That is the point. Getting out of situations that are not fulfilling to them. And then divine feminine, what about you? Look at this beautiful combination of cards. The Hermit right next to the Hanged Man. How do you like that action, divine feminine? This is exactly what I just got done talking about. Aligning with your soul and allowing what is to be. Slowing down. Allowing what is to be. Increasing your consciousness. This is all about being, not doing. Being, right? Integrity. Internal integrity. I don't need to be sprawled out all over the place trying to get everything to happen all at once. I'm just going to be. I'm just going to live. I'm not worried about anything. I don't need anything outside of myself. I don't need divine masculine. That's when they show up. That's when they show up. Like magic, guys. It's like magic. It's crazy how good this works. And the funny thing is, you really just have to stop trying to make it happen and just allow it. It's energy, guys. It's energy. So there you go. Great reading for the week. I really like how this turned out. Be interesting to see what divine masculine reading has to say for tomorrow, and divine feminine too, which will be coming out on Sunday. Have a wonderful weekend, you guys. Thanks for hopping on here today, and I'll see you next time. Bye.